Hi, classmates. Our topic for today is about recommendation system. What is meant by recommendation system? A recommendation system is a subclass of information filtering system that seek to predict the rating or the preference a user might give to an item. In simple words, it is an algorithm that suggests relevant items to users. Ang sistema ng rekomendasyon ay isang subclass ng mga sistema sa pag-filter ng impormasyon na naglalayong hulaan ng rating o ang kagustuhan na maaaring ibigay ng isang user sa isang item. Importance. A product recommendation engine is essentially a solution that allows marketers to offer their customers relevant product recommendation in real time. Has powerful data filtering tools. Recommendation system use algorithm and data analysis techniques to recommend the most relevant product or items to a particular user. Ito ay mahalagang solusyon na nagbibigay daan sa mga marketer na mag-alok sa kanilang mga customer ng kanyang rekomendasyon ng produkto sa real time. Ang mga system ng rekomendasyon ay gumagamit ng mga algorithm sa pagsusuri ng data upang irekomenda ang pinag-uugnay na produkto o item sa isang particular na user. Effect. We found that recommenders' positive impact on views is greater for products with high average review ratings, suggesting that a recommender complements review ratings, while the opposite is true for conversation rates. Conditional on views, that is, recommender and review ratings are substitute. Mas malaki ang positibong epekto ng mga nagre-rekomenda sa mga panonood para sa mga produktong may mataas na average na mga rating ng pagsusuri na namumungkahi ng isang taga-rekomenda ay umaakma sa mga rating ng pagsusuri. What is recommender system with example? A recommender system is a type of information filtering system. By drawing from huge data set, the system algorithm can pinpoint accurate user preference. Once you know what your users like, you can recommend them new, relevant content, and that's true for everything from movies and music to romantic partners. Ito ay isang suri ng information filtering system sa pamamagitan ng pagguhit mula sa malaki ng algorithm ng system ang mga tumpak na kagustuhan ng user. Maaari mong irekomenda sa kanila ang bagong may katuturang nilalaman. At totoo iyon para sa lahat mula sa mga pelikula at musika hanggang sa mga romantikong kasosyo. Some examples of recommendation systems are Netflix, YouTube, Thunder, and Amazon's are all example of recommender system in use. The system entice users with relevant suggestion based on the choices they make. Recommender system can also enhance experiences for new website. Tinutulungan ng mga recommender system ang mga users na makuha ng mga personalized na rekomendasyon. Tinutulungan ang mga users na gumawa ng mga tamang desisyon sa kanilang online na transaksyon. Pataasin ang mga benta at muling tukuyin ang karanasan ng mga users sa pag-browse sa video. Panatiling ang mga customer pagandahin ang kanilang karanasan sa pamimili. That's all po. Thank you.
Recommendation system is a subclass of information filtering system that seek to predict the rating or the preference a user might give to an item. Types of recommendation system. Content-based filtering. In this type of recommendation system, relevant items are shown using the content of previously searched item by the user. Here, content refers to the attribute tags of product that the user like in this type of system. Product are tagged using certain keywords. Then the certain tries to understand what the user wants and it looks in its database and finally tries to recommend different products that the user wants. Advantage. Model doesn't need data to others users since recommendations are specific to a single user. It makes it easier to scale a large number of users. A model can capture the specific interests of the user and can recommend items that very few other users are interested in. Disadvantage. Future representations of items is hard engineered to some extent. This stage requires a lot of domain knowledge. The model can only make recommendations based on the existing interests of a user. In other words, the model has limited ability to expand on a user's existing interests. Collaborative based filtering, recommending the new items of users based on the interests and preference of other similar users is basically collaborative based filtering. There are two types of collaborative filtering. User based collaborative filtering is a technique used to predict the items that the user might lack a basic of ratings given to that item by the other users who have similar tastes with that of the target users. Many websites use collaborative filtering for building their recommendation system. Example. Example on the image, you can see the picture where three children named ABC and four fruits, grapes, strawberry, watermelon, and orange respectively. Based on the image, let's assume A purchased all four fruits, B purchased only strawberry, and C purchased strawberry as well as watermelon. Here, A and C are similar kinds of user because of the C of this C will be recommend grapes and orange as shown in that line. Item-based collaborative filtering is a system that based on similarity between items calculate using the rating user have given to items. It helps solve issues that user-based collaborative filters suffer from such as when the system has many items with fewer items rated. Example on the image. Here the only difference is that we see similar items, not similar user. Like if you see grapes and watermelon, you will realize that watermelon is purchased by all of them, but grapes are purchased by children A and B. Hence, children C is being recommended grapes. Advantage: it works well even if the data is small. This model helps the users to discover a new interest in a given item, but the model might still recommend it because similar users are interested in that item. No need to domain knowledge. Disadvantage: it cannot handle new items because the model doesn't get trained on the newly added items in the database. This problem is known as cold start problem. Side feature doesn't have much important. Here, side feature can be actor name or releasing year in the context of movie recommendation.